Peace and blessings. This is Nubia I, the raw food goddess, the womb priestess, and the holistic practitioner. And today I'm coming to you with another video. Only this video is dedicated to my beautiful black brothers. And this video is specifically dedicated to Dana out of Massachusetts, Boston, who called me yesterday, a YouTube subscriber of mine who called yesterday to talk about the plight of black men and their health. And you know, he reminded me that it's not just women who is watching my video, but it's brothers as well, and that I can't forget to address them and the health issues that are plaguing the black community and have been for quite some time. So for many of you that many of you know already that I am a raw foodist, which means I do not eat cooked food. And it's not because I think that I'm better than somebody else or it's for everybody. It's just that I found for myself, and I found for many people, switching over from a cooked diet to a raw diet, meaning not cooking your foods, and essentially meaning to eat more fruits in its natural state without cooking them, or even pickling juices or fruits or vegetables, and vegetables like your salads, but other salads, adding like other greens to your salads like kale, and doing like green smoothies will significantly change your life, your health. A lot of our brothers, you know, are dealing with obesity, are dealing with all kinds of prostate cancer, colon cancer, diabetes, hypertension, high cholesterol, and a gamut of other back problems, all kinds of things. And I always talk to my sisters and always remind you that everything that you put in your body and on your body affects your overall health. And I've been lately making videos dealing with the chemicals that a lot of black women, I find, even going natural, will put on their hair to make their hair, as they say, more manageable. But I say that you are eating these products when you put them in your hair. Well, it's the same for men. And I think even more for men, because I mean, I have two brothers. I've been around men all my life, and I find that men particularly, and this is just generalizing, this is not every black man, you know, there's no way I can speak for everyone, but generally, men are less concerned about cosmetics and what they put on their body than women tend to be, generally speaking. And so I'm concerned that my brothers are going into the local Walgreens, Rite Aid, CVS, and thinking about, oh, you know, the weather's changing, it's getting cold, and I'm going to buy some lotion. And they buy some Nivea or some Palmer's, even cocoa butter, which cocoa butter in its raw form is fabulous. Cocoa butter from Palmer's, look how much cocoa butter is in there, and then look how much of the other toxic chemical ingredients. Or even Vaseline, which seems to trap the moisture in, but at what cost? I mean, is that clogging to our arteries, to our cells? I believe it is. And I want to encourage brothers to change the way you think, the way you eat, the way you feel. And the way you think and feel particularly will be affected by what you put in your body and on your body. So I was saying how I make my own shea butters that I put on my hair, my face, my overall body, my skin, everything. And how it's not just for women, it's for men also. And that it's time for black men to take charge of their lives and the lives of the people around them. And that when you eat these foods, or non-foods as we're calling them, these chemicals, it goes into your bloodstream, and it affects all the potential children that you may have, and it toxifies actually that woman that you're with, or any partner that you choose to be with. So you're not just jeopardizing your health, you're jeopardizing the health of your future children, and you're jeopardizing the health of your mate. And it's not she has a responsibility, but you do too. And your responsibility is to be here and to live and to love and to nurture. And brothers, if you eating that red meat and you know you have prostate cancer, or you know you have diabetes, or you know you have colon cancer, or you know you have any of those ailments or the possibility of getting it, you must stop eating now. Now, I'm not suggesting that everybody become a raw foodist, although, I think it would be ideal. But I am suggesting that everybody look into, particularly black men, this thing called raw foods. Now, I created a book on raw foods. It's on my website. I'll leave that right on the bottom. But I have to tell you, you could find raw food books by other people, not that many black ones, so it would be good to deal with somebody that's looking like you, and hopefully you have experience and can experience some of the things that the benefits of raw in the kind of from our perspective. And my book is only $12. So anyway, I didn't call to talk about the book. I called to talk about health, which the book, of course, includes. It is all about health. But I want to say that shea butter is so important, because shea butter, what it naturally does is it protects your skin from the sun. Not that the sun is harmful, but the rays of the sun can possibly be harmful because of all the pollution and the disregard for Mother Nature that the society has created. And it also protects you from the cold, the wind, the chappedness. So we're not trying to age before our time. We're not trying to age prematurely. And so one way to protect our skin, brothers, is to nurture your skin with shea butter. It'll keep that moisture in, and then you'll know that what I'm putting into my body is something that I can eat. I mean, there is shea butter when it's pure and raw that you can actually cook in. And I don't advise everybody to do it. When I sell mine, I'm not saying that, but I'm saying that it is something that you can eat, and that your body needs this moisture, and it provides it. So you're staying smooth. You're ridding yourself of the ashiness that we sometimes get, and you're also taking in nutrients and minerals and vitamins. It's basically from the Karaite tree in Africa. And so how wonderful can that be? And it also protects your hair from the elements as well. The other thing is we have to add, brothers, more fruits and vegetables to our lives. Now, brothers, I know that what tends to get brothers' attention is anything that has to do with their erection ability. And if you have penile erectile dysfunction, or basically experiencing like, wow, I used to be so virile, I used to be able to go all night, or I used to be able to keep it up longer, and then you're realizing that that is affecting me, that is changing. It's not necessarily because you're getting older. It's because your blood is impure because of all the hormonal foods and antibiotic injected foods that you're eating. So it's the beef, it's the chicken, it's the fish, it's all those things. If you are not getting it 100% pure, if you're not going to a reputable health food store, then you may be getting something that is less than perfect, and it's definitely not good for your digestive system. You want, when you're performing or you're making love, brothers, you want all the blood to go to that wonderful and beautiful sex organ, not trying to clean itself out. And the blood is being so redirected in our bodies because it actually, the body becomes confused, like, what am I ridding? Am I using all my energy to get rid of these toxins out the body? Or can I use that energy to go to where at that point a man or a woman most needs it? So in order to bring in beautiful children and healthy children, we have to have healthy sperm, we have to have healthy blood. And when you eat these toxic filled foods, you dirty, in a sense, if I could just do plain English, your blood. So we want to keep ourselves virile. We want to stay here for a long time. We want to keep our hair on our heads. And yes, there is, of course, male pattern baldness, but I believe that a lot of it has to do with the foods that we're eating and the energy that we are extending or expending, but not replenishing. So how do we replenish our energy, particularly men, when we're making love, or when men are doing something else, that's playing sports or working out? It's putting those green foods back, that protein back, that water back into our body that we just lost through activity. And so that we can keep going, so we can go again, so we can run again, so we can perform again. It's very, very important that we men look out for yourself. If you are watching this video and you know you have diabetes, and you know you have hypertension, and you know that you've been diagnosed with any kinds of cancers, think about that what you put in your mouth is affecting your health. And that many of the animals that help to produce these meats, like beef or pork or what have you, are also themselves have cancer because of them eating the wrong foods or being fed the wrong foods. So you are what you eat. So we want to be careful of what we do. Another thing, I believe that the toxic food it creates, because of a lack of oxygen to the brain, it creates strife and anger and fighting between brothers, which is detrimental to our whole community if that continues. And so we don't want to continue to live like that. Do you want to have more energy? Do you want to sexually perform better at your highest? Do you want to be able to walk up flights of stairs without getting tired? Do you want to just be able to be kinder and gentler to your woman or your partner and your children? Then you would want to change the way and think about what you put in your body. It matters. And if you have a woman and she is embracing her sacredness and she is embracing her health, by all means, brother, if you don't want to get left, you better get on board so that you can be a part of all the good things that's going on in her life, and you can become one, and we can really become a strong people to be respected, to be loved, to be honored. We're not trying to be better. We're trying to be our best selves, not better than someone else. And so that we can participate in this so-called society, financially, mentally, spiritually, and physically. I am a raw foodist. My man is a vegan and mostly raw. When I met him, he was not. He was the barbecue king, is what I like to call him. And within a year, he turned to completely vegan and mostly raw. And I'm so proud of him. His temperament changed, his attitude changed. He's able to hear more and receive more, as well as I am to him. And the love and respect that I have for him, for loving himself enough to take care of himself, is enormous, is absolutely enormous. So what are we doing when we don't take care of our bodies and our health? We have to do it. It's essential, it's imperative that we take care of ourselves. And so this is to my brothers that I'm going to be continuing to create more videos for you, more videos for your health, and getting very specific on things that you can do to feel better. It is not just about women. It can't be. We are constantly wanting to balance our masculine and feminine energies all the time. And what better level to do that than on the physical level? We don't have to die of cancer at 35, 40, 45, 50. We don't have to be on medication at this age, at this point in our lives. If you want further information, I do one-on-one consultations and would love to talk to brothers. I encourage you to check out my website, which I do not have those products up yet, but I will, and they will be very affordable. You will almost think, is she giving them away? No. I'm giving my love away, though, because I care greatly about you, brothers. So anyway, this is Nubia I, the Raw Food Goddess, the Womb Priestess, and the Holistic Practitioner, and I'm wishing you peace, love, and much good health. Ashe.